Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be recording this video today. I'm going to try and edit it, upload it, all of that today because today is actually the wedding of Katie and Josh. She's going from Katie Betzing to Katie Bruckner, always Katie B. And if you guys aren't familiar, they are YouTubers. They have, I think, about 3 million or heading towards 3 million. They have a pretty good following, and I will leave a link right here because I did a tutorial and review on her first makeup launch, and it wasn't like amazing to me, but I did like it. And so now I am reviewing her newest makeup launch, which is the Say Yes. I think it is called the Say Yes collection. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. My brain is going, does it say I do? But I'm pretty sure it's Say Yes because it's all about like her wedding collection type thing. It is so freaking cute, guys, and I'm so excited to get into this and review it with you guys. I usually start off like my video with my already face of makeup, but I wanted to kind of take you through it with me and you guys just see how I like everything. I'm gonna do some swatches and just talk about the palette and everything. So let's just go ahead and get started. If you like these videos, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's get started. Okay guys, so I did just put on a face of makeup. I put my foundation, or my primer, my foundation, my concealer, and I did set my under eye. So I'm baking it right now, which if you're not familiar with baking, that basically just like locks everything in place and makes it kind of like bulletproof. So I'm making this area of my face where it's not going to smudge, it's not going to crease, and then also it will catch fallout. I don't know if there will be fallout with the palette, so I like to put that there just so it does not ruin my face makeup. Let's just get into this. I will start off by showing you the palette. First off, it came in such cute packaging. This is the packaging that it came in. It says Jatie Beauty, like this cheetah print packaging. So I just thought that was super cute because packaging is like a big thing to me on how they market themselves and how they put out their product. And then this is how the palette came in this like fluorescent like packaging. I don't know how you would describe that. It has cheetah print on the side, super cute, and then you can see the palette here. So you slide it out of this little sleeve, and here is the palette. It says Jatie Beauty, Katie B, and it has a little clasp. This packaging honestly reminds me so much of the Jeffree Star packaging. He has like little cases like this, and it has a mirror here, and then here are the shades. You get 15 shades in this palette. You have a good range of metallics and matte, and they're such pretty shades. I have swatched a couple of them already. They have a lot of pigment. There was a sleeve covering this as well, but I did take that off. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these for you so that we can just see what we're working with here. I'm gonna go one row at a time. It is really hard for me to swatch things because I have tattoos on both of my wrists here, so I don't really know where I want to swatch. I'm always like, should I just do it here? Like, I guess I'll do it here. Also, I did just use a sunless like tan type stuff, so if my hand looks like it's a different color, that's why. Don't mind it. Okay, here are the first 5 shades. So starting out from the bottom on this hot pink shade, this is Knockout. It's just a really nice hot pink matte. Then we have this like goldish metallic. It's called Cheetah. It's really pretty. Then this is one of my favorites. It's kind of like a highlight, but it's just really icy, and it's called Iced Out. It's a metallic as well. Then we have this brown shade here, and this is called Yes. It's just a nice matte brown. And then up here we have Spotlight, and this is like a berry icy metallic. It's so pretty. While I'm cleaning my hand, I just thought I'd tell you that these shades do have really good pigment so far, and the metallics feel very like creamy, which is really nice. So honestly, so far I already think that this is like a better formula than the first palette. Not that the first palette was bad, it's just this just definitely seems like that bigger sister step up. It's really nice. Okay, here is the second row of colors. Starting from the bottom, we have Fight Night, I'm sorry. Fight Night, which is a really pretty like purpley metallic. Then we have a purple plum matte called JD Journey. Then we have this deeper like reddish, reminds me of like a red wine. It's called Forever. It's a metallic. And then we have Cali, which is just kind of like the same color as this one but in a matte. And then we have Baby, which is just like a almost like a skin color. Okay, and here is the last row. Starting from the bottom, we have Subscribe. It's just like this almost like a burnt orange metallic. It's so pretty. Then we have Engaged, which is just like a really light purpley mauve shade that's a matte. Then we have Diamond, which is a metallic as well. It's so pretty. It's just like, oh, it's so icy. I love it. Then we have Marry Me, which again is like this bronzy metallic. And then the last one is Love, which seems to be kind of like a metallic as well. And it's a super like baby peach type shade. Okay, so I went ahead and did my eyebrows really quick. So I'm going to start with doing my eyes and just get into this palette. So I'm thinking for starters, we are going to start off with the shade Engaged, which is this light like mauve purpley shade. And I'm just going to be going in with a Morphe M43, which is just a fluffy brush. I will tell you already, just by looking in the palette, if you can see here, that was just swirling around. It seems to be a very like fallout loose type of shade. I don't know if that's how the whole palette will be, but that's just how it seems to be. So hopefully that there's not a lot of fallout. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this all in my crease. I'm just doing like windshield wiper motions all over in my crease and just blending that out to these outer corners to kind of fan that out. I really want this to be really blended out because I want this to kind of be like what you're seeing behind the other shades. So I'm just making sure that's really blended, and it may take a little bit of time, but the shades are seeming to blend really nicely. Like that went a long way, so that's a good thing. I'm going to take the same brush that I was using. I'm going to hop into Jatie Journey right here. And I'm going to be taking that and just kind of like pressing it in these outer corners right here, right where the eye starts to like go into the crease. Like just this area is where I'm putting that shade, and I'm just doing some circular motions up into the crease. That's a really pretty shade, guys. I'm super impressed with how well these shades are blending. Like I'm really impressed with it. Okay, next I'm gonna hop into the shade called Cali, which is a really like deep plum type purple shade. I'm picking up just a tiny bit of that. I don't want a lot. And I'm just gonna deepen up these outer corners right here. I'm just kind of stamping just right there, just to give a little bit of depth out on these outer edges. Okay, that's kind of all I want to do there. Now I'm gonna take the iced out shade here, and I'm gonna take it on my finger because metallics do seem to work better when you apply with your finger. And I'm just gonna be applying that to the lid. There is a little bit of fallout with this shade. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I love that so much. That is seriously like, if I would think of a shade to be like iced out, like icy, this would be it. That is so pretty. Wow, I love that. So I have those two shades on. There is a bit of fallout, if you guys can see on here, which is why I like to bake the under eye, just because you never know when you're going in with a new palette if there's going to be fallout or not. So I just always do that. Last but not least, I think I'm going to go in with the shade Love and just put a little bit of that over the shade on my eye, but kind of more towards the center portion. So just like right in here, just because that's kind of gonna brighten it up even a little bit more. Yeah, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. It's so pretty. Okay, and then the last thing I want to do is just go back over on the edges and just make sure I'm not losing any of this purpley shade out here. So I'm just taking that color again and just kind of swirling it very lightly over the outer corners. I am so impressed with this palette so far though. Like I didn't know what to expect, like I said, because the first one I wasn't like a huge fan of. Like I said, it wasn't horrible, it just wasn't like amazing. This one is like so different. It's just, I don't know, I feel like the formula is just on a whole other level. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna start on my lower lash line, and I'm gonna take my M506 and go into the shade Cali, which was the deeper plum shade, and I'm just going to put that across my whole lower lash line and just make sure that's really blended. Okay, and I'm gonna wipe off all of that bake now, so I'm just taking like a fluffy brush and we're just going to do some quick swipe motions, and that's how I eliminate getting fallout all over my face. That kind of caught it and then it just wipes it all away. My favorite trick in makeup. Oh guys, though, I am obsessed with how that turned out. Like so icy, so pretty. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I'm gonna go into some eyeliner really quick. And I'm just going to be doing my lower waterline. Okay, I'm going to go ahead really quick off camera and just finish out my bronzer and blush, and I'll be back to review the rest of her products with you guys. Okay guys, I just put some bronzer and blush on. So we're going to go ahead and I'm trying to think if I want to go into the mascara or the lips first. I'm thinking the mascara just so we can finish out this eye look. So I did have the mascara from last collection and I could not find it anywhere, which is pretty disappointing. I don't know what happened to it. I loved that mascara and it kind of just disappeared on me. So I'll put a picture right here of what that one looked like from last collection, and then I will show you this one. Oh my gosh, the packaging on this, let me just show you. This is what it came in, like this cheetah print, light blue packaging that does say KDB. This is the it's a waterproof mascara, and look at this packaging. Like, is that not the prettiest packaging? I will say that it does seem a little bit cheap. Like, this seems to just be like a strip of a glittery like tape, sequin tape or something that does seem like it could come off over time, but it is really pretty. The packaging, the idea of the whole thing, I'm obsessed with how it looks. It's gold around and then says Jatie Beauty right here. Super cute. So we are going to test out this mascara today. This is how the wand looks. It does seem to be a pretty nice wand. Wands are a big deal to me with mascara, and this is how the wand looks. So I'm just going to go ahead and test out this mascara starting on my bottom lashes. So far on my bottom lashes, it does seem to be doing a really nice job. We will see how it works on the top lashes. Okay, so here is with one coat. I am going to do another coat, so I will show you how it looks with the second coat. Okay, and here is with a second coat. It definitely does seem to be a thicker mascara. Like, even when I pull it out of the tube, it does seem to be like a little thicker coming out, which isn't bad. I mean, that's just personal preference for what people like. If they like it more thinner, more thicker, whatever you like. But overall, it does seem to be doing really nice things for my eyelashes, and I don't really have much eyelashes, so far I'm like pretty impressed with it. Doesn't have a weird scent or anything like that, so it does seem to be really nice. I like the wand a lot, so I'm pretty impressed with how it's working. Okay, now we're gonna go into testing out these lip shades. So there was tons of different lip shades, and there was like lip glosses. So this packaging honestly reminds me so much of the Kylie Cosmetics Kylie lip kits. It comes with a lip liner and a matte liquid lipstick. So these are like honestly like a dupe to the Kylie ones. This shade that I picked up was called Jet Set. I just think it looked like a really pretty like kind of mauve nude type shade. So we're gonna go ahead and test this out. I'm super excited. Packaging is super cute. For the lip liner, we just have a plain black with the color here that says JD Beauty KDB on here, and then for the matte liquid lipstick, it has the color down here, and then it's like black and sparkly. I don't know if it's focusing, but it's like a black and sparkly type packaging up here. So super pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the lip liner and just line out my lips. So it does seem to be a very, very creamy type of lip liner. It's like really creamy, and it is a lot lighter than I thought. Like, this shade looks more like brownie mauve, and this looks like a very light peach. So I don't know how this is going to apply, but I'm hoping it's not that light, because I will probably be going in with something else if it is. Okay, so here is the shade. It is definitely a lot lighter, I think, than what I would like to normally go in with. Not like so much lighter, but it definitely is lighter. Like what I would normally like has a little bit more pigment, so I think I am going to go over my lips with something that I like a little bit better, just because that's what I want to wear for the day. But just so you guys can see, like, this is a really pretty color. If you're liking something a little lighter, or even for like a deeper skin tone, this might look really, really pretty, but I think it's just a little too light for me. So this is the Morphe liquid lipstick in Virgin. So this is just a little tiny bit more pigmented. Okay, I lie. oh my gosh, this actually looks identical to the shade. I don't know what it is that I was thinking, like it's so much lighter than what I like to go in with, but the bottom has the shade I like and the top is her shade. I think the thing that's throwing me off is it's more pigmented. Like this one is a little bit more of like a, not watery, but it's like a thinner formula, where this is thicker, so it's just coming up a little bit more pigmented, but it is pretty much like the same exact shade. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do like a second coat. Now, because I'm doing her Jatie Beauty makeup line, I am gonna go in with her Jatie Beauty Heartbreaker highlight. I did not order the new highlight. The only reason was because I really did not care for this highlight, and I just didn't feel like ordering another one and possibly not caring for it. So just because we are doing her makeup line, I am gonna go in with this highlight today. So I'm just taking a blinged brushes. This is the F5. And we're going to just highlight right over here. I think the reason that I didn't care for it was just because it doesn't come up as much as I like a highlight to come up. Like, you can see that, but I like mine to be a very like blinding highlight, where this was just very like, I don't know, it seems like it's a little deeper too, like it's a little more golden, and I like my highlights to be a little bit more icy. But it is pretty. It's not bad. It's just not my favorite type of shade, but it is a good highlight. It's not like it doesn't work very well, just to clear the air with that. And then I'm just taking a little shading brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just going to highlight right under the brow bone here and up here as well. And then we're gonna go right in this inner corner here. Oh, and I do remember why I didn't like it. Because this highlight has a very pinky undertone. If you can see what I just put on my nose, I don't know if my camera, if it's picking this up, but there's like this pinky tone on my nose just now. And I remember that's why I didn't like it. I didn't mind it for here, but I didn't like it for the other parts of my face. I remember why. And I don't think there's anything else on her palette that would work for me. So I'm just gonna go in with a highlight for my nose and lips that I like better. I'm just gonna use the Makeup Obsession. This is the Mega Lightning Highlighter Illuminator. You can get this at Target. It's one of my favorite like drugstore type highlighters. It's so pretty. Okay, so that's definitely more of the highlight that I like for my skin tone. Just something very like icy. You can see what I mean. Yes, like I said, that is what the type of highlight that I like. I'm actually not going to go ahead and put lashes today because I really just wanted to show you the collection, and I'm pretty impressed with the lashes without lashes today, which is very shocking for me to say. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face and we'll be finished with this look. I just use the All Nighter Urban Decay setting spray, and then I like to take my sponge and just kind of go along the face to just make sure everything is in place. Okay guys, so this is the finished look for her collection. I'm so happy with how everything turned out. I just think that this is so pretty. I love how the eyes turned out. This lip shade was actually like really comparable to my favorite lip color by Morphe, so that's very shocking. Yeah, but I liked the mascara a lot. The palette was just beautiful. Like, I love how this eye look turned out. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below, or what you guys think, or if you guys want to order this palette. I'm just so beyond like excited and happy with how everything turned out today. So yeah, I'd love to hear you guys' feedback and what you guys think. But I will have the link down below for everything that you guys can order. I will also have their YouTube channel listed down below because she has some videos like talking about it and all that kind of stuff. I'm super excited that this is their wedding day today. So by the time you guys see this, they're probably already married. So congratulations, Katie and Josh. And I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications, and give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoy. Bye guys.